12:20. Welcome back. Josh and Sherrod here on San Diego Sports Leader, Double X 1090. Oh, the old microphone is off trick.
God, we're pranksters.
With Darren Smith.
Love him.
Darren Smith was sitting in here at the break, and I do the old reach like I'm turning on the mic, and then I just start letting the profanities fly, and he looked at me like, what? What are you doing? I said, just kidding. But now we are live on San Diego Sports Leader, Double X 1090. Josh and Sherrod here. Coming up at 12:30, we'll give you a 4-pack of tickets to see the Sockers. They're back at the Sports Arena at the Valley View Casino Center. 13-time national champion San Diego Sockers back where they should be, taking on Sacramento. So we'll give you a 4-pack of tickets in 10 minutes. Adam Dingwell, Aztecs quarterback, he will be joining the show. Now, I understand Chargers football is dominating our lives, but there are some great college football storylines going on. One that may have gone under the radar, USC lost to Arizona.
Telling you, Rich Rod, man, watch him. He's going to build that thing. I watched him do it at West Virginia. Now he can recruit speed to play his style as opposed to being in Michigan with the Big Ten. He's going to do a lot of big things at Arizona. I believe that.
Yeah, USC obviously overrated to start the season. But you're right, nice win for Arizona. And then San Diego State takes down UNLV. And just like that, they're bowl eligible with a record of 6-3. Now a major challenge coming up Saturday night as the Aztecs travel to Boise, Idaho, taking on Boise State, a 7:30 kickoff. Our next guest is the starting quarterback for the Aztecs. Adam Dingwell joins us on the Western Exterminator Hotline. Adam, great to speak with you. How's the week going so far?
It's going good. We're all excited to be back up at the athletic facility, just getting ready for practice, and a great week of work ahead of us.
Okay.
Awesome. Now, Adam, what have you learned about this team as a starter that you didn't know, you couldn't even know as a backup?
I really don't think there's anything. It's just fun to get out there and play with these guys finally and, try to put our team in the best position to win. And I got a great supporting cast around me, and we have great seniors all over the place. So I don't think there's anything I didn't know beforehand.
I have to imagine, getting thrusted into a game for an injury is one thing, and then knowing that you're going to start and having the preparation days is different. Can you talk about how maybe two games are different in your mind that way?
Getting thrown in there was one thing, like you said, and then I think the most different thing was that I had a whole week to prepare for UNLV, knowing I was going to be the starter, and I think I put more pressure on myself throughout the week than I did during the game. I was more nervous throughout the week than I was when it came to the game.
So, in other words, just getting thrown in there wasn't much pressure, but since you got to stew on it a little bit, you actually built it up in your mind?
Yeah, I think I put a little bit more pressure on myself, which, it's kind of natural as a quarterback, but, I think I built it up a little more than I should have.
Sure.
But once the game came around, I was just ready to play and excited to get out there.
Aztecs are 4-1 in the Mountain West Conference, final year in the conference before they head to the Big East. Quarterback Adam Dingwell joining us here on the Josh and Sherrod Show. Adam, of course, most athletes say every game is big. We treat every game like it's the biggest. But Boise State, does this one feel a little more special on Saturday?
No, not at all. I mean, you said it yourself. Every game's important. This one is just as important as the last one. And the one after this one will be just as important. It's about us and what we can do as a team and as an offensive unit to help this team win. So we just focus on that throughout the week. And then when the game comes around, we stay together, and it's all about us going out there and getting a win together.
I like that answer. But, Adam, I hear some people say going on the road is tough. However, I think you can feed off that energy. Could that be the case sometimes where at the Q it could be a little empty, but when you go on the road that you could feed off that school spirit?
Yeah, that's one thing people say, but I don't look at it that way, and I don't think we look at it as a team that way. Football's the same game whether there's 5 people in the stands or 50,000. It's the game we love to play, we enjoy playing, and we just want to go out there. And really the only thing that matters is the 60 or so guys we have on the field out there with us at the time.
No, we're not talking to Coach Rocky Long. We're talking to Adam Dingwell, SDSU quarterback, because you're answering the questions just like Coach Wood. So I do respect that as being the quarterback leader. One day at a time, I guess that is right. But as you start to look at this, if you guys beat Boise State, you're going to be primed to be right at the top of the Mountain West. If Fresno State gets another loss, you guys are in really good position. Do you scoreboard watch? Do you go home after a game and see what's happening conference-wide?
No, you kind of just hear the buzz around campus or other people talking about it, so I don't really focus too much on going out of my way to look at what happened, that night or the past week. But I do have a good idea of what's going on for the most part, but not necessarily going out of my way to look at it.
Adam, I know you're not an NFL scout, you're a college quarterback, but Gavin Escobar will be playing in the NFL one day. and he tries to deflect the questions like, I'll deal with that when I have to deal with that. But just playing with a guy like Gavin Escobar, can you tell that his skills are a little more elite, a little more special than some other tight ends around college football?
Oh, definitely. Gavin's a great player, and, I do hope he has a great NFL career ahead of him. I think he will, but, he just makes a lot of mismatches for defenses that we face, so we try to exploit that. And I just try to get Gavin the ball as many times or the best way I can and let him make plays for this team.
Adam, you are experiencing success in your first couple of chances to really take over the team as quarterback. Are guys in the locker room looking at you differently? Do you kind of feel maybe a level of respect for you rising in the eyes of other players?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask some of the other guys. I just try to be the same guy every day and let this team know that, I'm out here to win games, and that's what we're all here for, and we have a great shot to do that this next weekend.
What about personal confidence? Has it been rising, or is it just the same as it always is?
It's the same. I was extremely happy with the last 2 games that I got to play, but, those are behind me. I just got to be even-keeled and go out there and do what I can to help this team win again.
Aztecs quarterback Adam Dingwell joining us here on San Diego Sports Leader XX 1090. Boise State is tough. We all know that. But are you watching game tape yet? Can you explain exactly what kind of defense you're facing Saturday night?
I haven't even gotten to look at the game film. I know that they have a good team over there, but, like we've been preaching, it's about us, and as an offensive unit, it's about what we can do to try and maintain the ball, keep possession, and just put points on the board.
Adam, we are wishing you the absolute best. Hopefully the next time we talk, you guys are 7-3. What a season so far. Bowl eligible this early. It's very admirable. We'll be talking to you soon. Thanks, Adam.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bowl eligible in late October.